What is going on, everybody? Matthew Scars bringing you another gameplay commentary today on the map Nasher Canals, doing some Little Bird action. I want to talk a little bit today about Little Bird. Before I got that clip I got in the beginning, that was amazing. It was just it was just two little birds the entire match. They were just raping everyone, and then a bunch of us just like got in the spawn and just kept firing and finally got it. Picked up a two-piece right there, not bad for the beginning. I always feel bad in the very beginning of a match when I get the Little Bird, because it always piles up and there's like 3 guys in there, and I usually fly way to the side of the mountain, so these 3 guys just start like, you know, getting pissed at me and yelling at me, calling me a terrible pilot because I don't think I know what the hell I'm doing. But yeah, if you ever get in a Little Bird with me, jump out immediately. you don't want to go where I'm gonna go. So today I just want to talk about something that's been bothering me actually is playing Battlefield probably for since I came out in October actually. I've been having it's really getting to me about how many players there are not around. As far as like PC, you have like 64 player servers, you have 32 player servers. Consoles, 12 on 12. It's starting to get to me. Some of these maps, I mean, a map like this is pretty good. It's not too bad. A map like Operation Metro. I mean, yeah, I know you can do 12 on 12, but then you have like Operation Firestorm. You have like Oman or Gulf of Oman. You have Sharkey Peninsula, and it's just I just feel like, and even back to Karkin, I just feel like 24 people is not enough to even fill that map. I mean, if you want to go towards Karkan, I mean, what is it? If you know the PC or the PS3 version of Conquest Large is what, five flags in Conquest. I mean, seriously, if you think about that, 5, it's like what, like 2.5 people on a flag. If you spread it out, it's terrible. I mean, everybody just fights at A and B and sits there and shoots each other, and that's it, you know? I mean, E and D and C are just totally out there, and you can just take them. I don't know. I'm just thinking, even if they could buff this up to like 26 players, I just think that would be better. 28 players, I just want 2 more people a team, and that would be great. Rant over. Coming back to the gameplay here. The Little Bird is my personal favorite vehicle in this game. Tanks are awesome. I'm a huge tank whore. Helicopters are awesome. But Little Bird, man, it's just the versatility is unparalleled by any other vehicle. Especially if you get like a dedicated healer or a dedicated mech in there. You can pretty much just sit up there forever. Here you go. Here's what I do for a tactic. It's really difficult on this map. Sometimes when you're up against a tank, when you're in the Little Bird, you have absolutely no chance with a tank at all. Just doesn't happen. So when I'm going around, they start firing at me. I try to like stay right above them so they can't get that angle, and then I just try to duck for cover as quick as possible. I mean, there's really nothing else you can do. You probably need, I would say, to disable it, you need what, I think 2 full minigun bursts, and I mean, that's probably never ever going to happen. What I wanted to also talk about was the guided shell. The guided missiles on the Little Bird are so disappointing. Disappointing in terms of just overall, you can't really use them. You can never switch them out to replace air-to-air. Air-to-air is the best perk in that slot. Oh man, I just made a Modern Warfare reference. Fuck me. It's the best perk in that slot. I can't take away from air-to-air. You're going at a guy from what, 5,000 meters away, 6 trillion meters away. And you can lock onto them and just fire your bursts or your 2 missiles, and you know, you're good to go. And then follow up with some minigun action. Without air-to-air missiles, it's physically impossible to shoot somebody like from that far away as they're firing their missiles at you. And to take that away would just be suicide. You would never last. I could only see it maybe on Damavad Peak if you could just like get the jump. Just get the jump on the other chopper and then, you know, go to town with the guided missiles. But that's really the only way that I could see that being like any kind of tactic to use. But hey, you know, what are you gonna do? Anyway, so going to this map, Nasher Canals is actually one of my favorite maps in that the U.S. get 2 Little Birds and Russians get 1, which is a huge advantage for the U.S. side. I like how they give the air support to the U.S. side, and they give more of the ground support to the Russians. But I personally rather have the air support. I think if you get a really good driver, really good gunner, and a dedicated medic, dedicated repair, you will never be taken down. It is physically impossible for you to have a repair unless you're shot out. And even when you're shot out, you know, your repair guy can just jump into the pilot seat until you're back and just respawn on him. But anyway, so I'm gonna let this video play out. If you guys like the video, please give it a rating or a comment. If you want to just call me a fag or whatever, that would be awesome. Please go in my comment section, call me a fag all you want. If you like this content, want some more of my content, please subscribe. That would help me out a lot. And as always, guys, this is Matthew Scars signing off.